On today's curriculum, the importance of sex education, according to our next guest. It's essential throughout our lifespan, not just during the teenage years.
Well, that's right. And our guest is Dr. Sarah Flowers, Vice President of Education and Training for Planned Parenthood, Federation of America. Dr. Flowers says that we need to start building the blocks for a lifetime of healthy relationships, not just with oneself, but with others in age-appropriate ways.
Thanks so much for being here, Dr. Flowers.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, it makes perfect sense what Montel said about building blocks, because when we're young, there's math, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, et cetera, et cetera. And the same could be said for sex education to starting early.
Absolutely. Using the example that you gave around math, when we start at young ages with math, we start with 1 + 1 = 2. We don't leap to calculus in kindergarten.
Right.
No kindergarten kid is going to get that.
Absolutely not. The same building blocks are in place for sex education. So we're really starting by setting a foundation and then relying on that foundation as kids grow up.
So can you talk about what sex education looks like at different ages, for example?
If you have an elementary school kid, we're thinking kindergarten through 5th grade. We're really thinking about concepts like consent, where for an elementary school child, that looks like, what are my personal boundaries? And being able to hear the personal boundaries of my friends and peers and respect them. If we're looking into middle school, we're understanding not just the names of the body parts, which we learned when we were younger, but also what do those body parts do? What's puberty like for everybody? And really thinking also about healthy relationships. These are, again, concepts that we're building on and growing through. In high school, we're looking at contraception, safer sex, birth control, really thinking about what healthy romantic relationships look like. What we really understand is that all kids who experience and learn inclusive sex education actually have reduced incidence of bullying in their schools and communities and reduced negative mental health outcomes.
Well, it's all about diversity and dialogue, and especially right now, because this month is a special month. There's something going on, right?
October is Let's Talk Month.
I love that.
Let's Talk Month was founded by Advocates for Youth, and it was really founded with the idea that those of us who are trusted, caring adults, aunties, grannies, cousins, teachers, really are where youth want to hear their ideas, values, and get clear information about growing up, puberty, and all of these things that are covered in sex education. And so this month, Let's Talk Month, is really to help open the lines of communication between caring adults and the young people in their lives. Now listen, I know what you're thinking. I have a 5th grader. I understand what it is to have a tween come in, flop on your couch and say like, ugh,
leave me alone.
To your question of how was your day?
I'm tired.
But the truth is they're listening.
They are.
And so we really want to be the ones to be available to them to answer their questions, or if they have a question that we don't know how to answer, say, I don't know, but let's look it up together.
How do we get started? And especially Let's Talk Month. I love it.
So the first thing to do is let's not assume that every kid is getting sex education in school. So ask, find out, is sex education happening in my kid's school? You can ask the kid, you can ask the teachers. There are 3 key questions to keep in mind. 1, who makes decisions about sex education in my school district or at my school? Is it the school board? Is it the principal? Is it a guidance counselor? That's really important information to understand because sex ed decisions happen at the local level. The second question is, what is being taught when? So it's really important to understand what your kid is learning. The third question is, where can I, as the caring adult, get information so that when your kid comes home with worksheets or questions, you're not surprised, and maybe you're equipped to answer those questions or to look at the information up together.
Planned Parenthood has been an incredible resource, not just for parents, but for kids as well. And when it comes to the leading provider of sexual and reproductive health, and also the largest provider of sex education. In the local community, where can people go to find the resources that they need?
The first place to go is to contact your local Planned Parenthood affiliate. Every Planned Parenthood affiliate has a Department of Education and will be able to put you and your family in touch with what's available in your community. Maybe it's peer or adult role model programs, peer education, or other community-based services. Maybe they partner with schools, maybe faith-based organizations, but your local Planned Parenthood affiliate will have that information for you.
Great conversation. For our viewers who'd like more information online, Doctor, where can they go?
The first place to visit online, because everyone's on their phone all the time, is to visit plannedparenthood.org. parenthood.org/learn. This is what we call our Learn pages. All of the information that you're curious about is available there. We also have links to our YouTube channel and tons of other online resources.
Wow, thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate
And
your
of
time.
course, if you want more information, you can always go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
We'll be right back.